Today, I'm going to show you guys a special technique of training your roses in a bent way that is going to force it to multiply in flowers so you can have something like this just filled with flowers instead of a climber that just has flowers on the top. So you're going to need a few materials.
Okay.
Some gloves, pruners, these landscape pins.
Gotcha.
And what we're going to do today, we're going to peg our roses, and I just need to show you what's going to happen. This was upright against a stake. I opened it up. We did that with this one. And then I bent each rose, and there's a reason for that. Because when you bend the rose, it exposes the little nodes along that long cane, and everywhere you see a node, it's going to be filled with flowers, whereas, look at our typical climbing rose, you get all the flowers at the end, okay? So we're going to force this, and we're going to bend
this one would grow the roses on the top.
Yes.
By bending them over and creating that sort of arbor effect, a fountain, you get the roses all over the place. Correct.
Grab a one stem at a time if you can.
Okay, I'll grab this guy.
Get rid of the top, the end tip growth. Just cut it off.
Right about here?
Yes, because I want you to pin it into the soil, and you don't want the foliage there.
Okay.
So go ahead and bend it. Watch, guys, as he's going to do his first little arbor, and then go ahead and cross with a pin.
Okay.
And then I'm going to grab mine.
So that's the idea. So you want that kind of like a bend or waterfall fountain effect.
And when you peg your roses, guys, you don't need to do the whole rose. You can get rid of some of the canes. If some of the canes are too thick and they won't bend or they're diseased, get rid of them. And you can start with like 6 to 8 of them. Now I'm going to experiment with this. This is how you would do it. Slowly.
Yeah, that's a big guy right there.
Yeah, see how supple it is. I'm not going to lose anything because if it doesn't bend for me, it's going to break. And if it doesn't bend anyways, I have to cut it off. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and cut the ends.
Gotcha.
Because we don't need them.
Now, you'll notice that there's some serious thorns on these, and we're wearing some crazy protective gloves.
Yes. This is one that you would definitely need your rose
Shirley's tough, though. She doesn't really even need the gloves.
Yeah, right. Okay, so here we go. We're going to peg it. That's how the English like to call it. We're going to push it into the ground. Sometimes they come up, and you just have to keep working at it. But this is something, Cam, that you want to do with time. You don't want to rush.
So like, will they start to grow in this shape, and then eventually the pegs will... do you always have to continue pegging them?
Yeah, you do. You do have to continue pegging them.
But they will grow in this shape, and the roses will come.
Look at this. You see all these leaves here?
Yeah.
Okay, that's where a rose can start growing. And like I said, when we are bending it, all the hormones are now along the cane.
Gotcha.
And it's saying, let's heal it. Let's grow some roses. So that's exactly what we're going to do. So this one didn't work for me.
Okay.
So I'm going to try a more supple one, just so you guys can learn the technique. Here's one. And you guys can go around the whole rose, or you can just peg, you know, like a heart, like this side and that side.
Sure.
That's up to you.
I feel like I'm doing a great job, Shirley.
Let me see. Cam, you are. Isn't he good?
Yeah. How long will the blooms last? Because I know at our house, they last for quite a while, don't they?
Yeah. Well, you know what? It has to do with the variety of rose. Some roses, they will last longer.
Okay.
But here's the one thing I can guarantee you. If you peg and do this to your climbing rose, you're going to have at least double the amount of rose flowers. So how long they last, that's up to the variety. But this is something worth doing. And she can have a beautiful fountain cascade like this, and it's more compact too. You don't need a lot of space.
I think it's so fantastic,
Isn't that great?
Shirley. Honestly, this is such a great, great tip, everybody. Keep up with the amazing Shirley at EdenMakers.com. Thanks again, Shirley.
Thank you.